of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Denver. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Will be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready? Pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready?
On play action, it's Ward. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Like it, 18. Steady.
On the carry, it's Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Cut 19, Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Yeah, hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 vices.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up around the 35.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, right back to Williams.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Wolves. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Seven Pirates!
Tight end going in motion here.
Steady.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That's going to be intercepted. He gets free. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike. quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Titans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Left Panther 60, Pat 18, Pioneer.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 36 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here's Ward now on second down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Viking 18, 79 Broncos. Cup 19.
Here's Ward. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Come on. Hey, man.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Hey, check that. Check, go.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing, Ward. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This a 31-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Taking out the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. 72.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. One to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set. Set. 18, go.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Smith, touchdown Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about the burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Next to score, Broncos 21, Titans 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. Hawk 70.
Now it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Go.
Williams gets it on the draw. And that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up 4th down.
Considering the down and distance, this is nothing more than just a safe play to see if he can break a tackle or two and just add yardage to the subsequent punt. They're all over it defensively, and they're going to bring him down well short of the line to gain.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. On the ground, it's Smith. And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. And they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. That's fielded at about the 18. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions.
A give, and here comes Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Ward. Going for it all. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Titans
10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
They're on 44-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Second and 10. To throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here comes a return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hot 70.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Metcalf, the motion man. On second down, a run with Williams. and some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Get it.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
What a throw. I mean, Mike, you talk about arm strength, and you hear that so often kicked around the league, but to see a guy on the run outside of the pocket be able to not only keep his eyes downfield to watch his receiver break open, but then to be able to put that ball out there far enough on the money. The reality is there's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that throw. Unfortunately for this offense, they've got a guy and they've got a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Watch twin. Watch twin. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Cog, 18 Cog, wrap ball 80. Kill. Cut 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What you used to be a rich with your insides gone. It's a glitch, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life can slow you down. Your body gets acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throw here to begin the drive. This throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Nike 18.
On the give, it's Smith. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
8-yard gain.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
30-yard line.
Get it. Nike 18. Steady.
On 1st and 10. Ward. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A quick throw right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
It is 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. 60.
They run over center with Williams. He's going to be brought down short of the 1st down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9, but it is 4th down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Got ready.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Cowboy, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They snap it to Ward. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Titans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Buffalo 80.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Titan first down.
Ready up. Ready. Ready.
Now it's Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Check out.
It's another run here for Williams. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That ties the game.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down. That you cannot deny. We're growing live, exciting ride.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70.
So begin this on the ground with Smith. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18. 6.
He'll look to throw. Pulling right, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Warriors 70. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Pioneer. Go.
The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
and 4.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
60 Bison. Get up.
And that is incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
60 birthday. 60 birthday. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Escaping the plan. He cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
From the gun, here's Ward. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Williams, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Coconut.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's in! Touchdown Titans! the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Now for the point after.
Extra point.
His kick is good. And the Titans will go up by 7.
31. Broncos 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 2. Smith again. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready. Ready.
They'll go with Williams. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Gravity line. Ready, right?
They'll go again here with Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Broncos 24.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Metcalf, the motion man. On first down, Ward. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
On the jump.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. it just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. Headed left, buying time. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Bronco 80! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Tight end on the move left.
Let's go!
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Pep!
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on